Alright, today we'll be proving triangles similar using 3 different postulates or methods, using angle, side, side. Now this is just a figure that if you look and see how the angles are marked, you see angle A is congruent to angle Y, angle C is congruent to angle X, angle B is congruent to angle Z. Now if we just had two of these that were congruent, we know that they are similar. And you can notice the definition, you can always prove that two triangles are similar by showing that the corresponding angles are congruent and the corresponding sides are proportional. So we're showing that the corresponding angles are congruent right here. And we're also showing the corresponding sides are congruent. And the way I like to do this, I usually start off with the smallest sides. We got 4.5 and 6.5, smallest for each one of them. And then we got 6 and 9, the next two smallest. And we got 8 and 12. Alright, and then I simplified each one of these, and I end up with 2/3, 2/3, 2/3, and notice that they all are equal to one another. So these two triangles are similar because all the sides are proportional and all the angles are congruent. So now we'll look at the angle similarity postulate. If two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, then the triangles are similar. Sorry, I've already kind of started this one. We'll look right here, and we have a right angle and on AB, triangle ABC, and we have another one that's 40 degrees. And we have XZY, we have a right angle at Z, and we have 50 at X. So you should know that every triangle equals 180 degrees. So if you just take 180 from 90, because that's right angle, minus 40, it gives you 50 degrees. And notice that also matches right here, angle A and angle X, and angle B and angle Z, shows that they are congruent. So we have angle A is congruent to angle X, and we have angle B is congruent to angle Z. And so that proves the similarity under angle, the postulate angle. Alright, if you look at this triangle, which it doesn't have labels, so we'll just go ahead and label these. A, B, C, D. We notice that angles A and D are congruent in the two triangles. So angles A congruent to angle D. And we notice that angles ACB is congruent to angle DCB. Notice how I use all three letters because they share the vertex there. Alright, now we're looking at this triangle. Oh, also, this shows that triangle ACB is similar to triangle DCB under the angle postulate. If you look right here, you notice I've already marked these two angles right here are already marked as congruent, and I marked these myself because they are vertical angles. They're right across from the vertex from each other. Alright, so we look right here, and we notice that angle W is congruent to angle Z, and we notice that angle WXV is congruent to angle ZXY. Alright, and so that also proves that triangle WXY is similar to triangle ZXY under the postulate of angle postulate. Alright, the next one is side similarity. If three of one triangle are proportional, and three sides of one triangle are proportional to the three sides of another triangle, then the two triangles are similar. So if you look right here, we have triangle EXS and FHG. Notice and they're on side. But if you look right here, I'm matching up the largest side with, or the smallest side with the smallest side. So I did 10 over 16. And then I did 15 over 24 and 26 over 32. And I simplified each one of those ratios and ended up with 5/8, 5/8, and 5/8, which satisfies the side postulate. Alright, and then we look over here at this one. And these sides, we have two different triangles here. And I did the smallest again. We got 6, 6, and 8. And then we got 9 and 12, 12 and 16. Simplify each one of those and I end up with 3/4, 3/4, and 3/4, which shows me that triangle YZX is congruent to VWX, which satisfies the postulate side. Alright, side angle side. If two sides of one triangle are proportional to two sides of another triangle, and the included angles of these sides are congruent, then the two triangles are similar. So if you look right here, notice we have two vertical angles in this one, which shows that they are congruent. So we know that angle RST and angle VST are both congruent angles. So then we're going to look at the two sides, because we have an angle and two sides. So right here I got 6, 6 and 8, 9 and 12. Alright, so right here I got 6 and 8, 9 and 12. I simplified both of those and I end up with 3/4 and 3/4. So I got an angle and two sides, and so I have triangle RSQ is similar to UST, which satisfies the side angle side. And then the last one right here, I have two sides, and I also have two angles here, but we're going to go with this side angle side, so we're going to prove that. We know that angle B is congruent to angle Z, and then we know that we set up our proportion. We got 5/10 is congruent to 8/16. Notice I did the smallest and then the larger one. Now simplify, I get 1/2, so that shows me that triangles XZY is similar to triangle ABC under the side angle side postulate. Alright, thank you. Make sure you took all the notes, rewind, and get any other help you need.